What a ride already. It's 2049, so that's 1 year after they barricaded themselves in. It's called a martyr. Is this like just symbolic that the parents are here, or did they actually move to the facility at some point?
Okay, should be enough drinking water for probably the next 8 days. You know, you'd already be dead if it wasn't for me.
They're still in the apartment.
You and this survival operation. When does it stop?
你究竟講緊咩啊？
Look at you, spending the rest of your days scavenging supplies, hoarding plastic bags of all things. And what are we gonna do with all these napkins?
I do all of this for you.
Did I ask for this?
屌你老母！
Enough of this. Always a martyr. Everything you do is for Hong Kong, for your mom, for Iris, for me. 淨係識犧牲. All these decades living with you. And I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if you know. Just for once. Can you be selfish? Have feelings? Desires?
Stop it. People will hear.
Who, the neighbors? What do you think that smell is? The neighbors are dead.
Shit.
Forget them. Forget me. What do you feel? What do you want?
What a stupid, impractical question.
Wrong answer. Try again. These are the last days of your life, Clara. What do you want? The last days of your life. Surely you want...
I want you to kiss me. Touch me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. They went out with a party, with a dance, with one last dance. And what a bob to go out to. I'm just soaking this in right now. I think... I don't know if I've ever seen a presentation of the end of the world in a game that was as smooth as this one. This is Principal's office that they're dancing in. It's licensed, it's not on the OST. Good hint. I will definitely look it up and listen to it. I gotta buy the soundtrack anyway afterwards. Okay. They're dancing. This is so rad, man. The slow dancing. I mean, we talked about the animation quality in the game and that being probably budget constrained, but I don't give an F right now. This is the best. It transports everything so well. Dancing is probably the best thing to do at the end of the world. But we have to leave at some point. Yeah, everything is so good that the low budget doesn't even matter. It makes it even more impressive. That's true. That's actually true. Oh my god. It continues throughout the times, throughout the places. This is our Old Town apartment. No, don't leave them. I know, Kixie. I know. I don't want to. We can dance together in chat. Give me some vibes. Give me some vibe bunnies, please. And dog jams and cat jams. We gotta vibe with this. We gotta vibe and enjoy the end of the world together here. The mom is busting moves for sure. And high coherence, welcome in. Yeah, let's do some vibing. Together. Yes. This is how you go out. Hi Joe, welcome in. Thanks for the vibes. You're the best, chat. Look at this. And I think when we're ready, 1000 times vibe. This is 1 million times vibe. Okay. Maybe there will be another dance scene, but maybe we'll finish after this, so I'll switch it now. It continues. Okay, so one last. I guess it will be 3. Oh, we have a different uniform now. Oh! No fucking way is Observant Shell also dancing in the scene. Yeah, Mauve is also dancing. Why? Why? Look at those moves though. She got the moves. What? I didn't know she had that in her. It's always the you're so right, Juicebox. It's always the coy ones. Yeah. Oh, that's why the thing it was different. Uniform. I was looking at the uniform and I was like, okay, are we Iris? Okay, chat, we gotta leave. Drunk talking. This is how it ends, I think. Thanks for all the vibes. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, chat.
You remember? In the darkest of times, it was songs that got us through.
I thought it was our bickering.
That was our last drop of alcohol.
But we have bottomless song.
Bah, I know you've been unhappy for so long. Iris is gone. It's just us now. You don't have to pretend. I regret leaving.
Hey, that's your drunk talking.
I regret all that mess we left behind. What was the point? Fighting for freedom? The 5 demands? It was a mistake.
You know that's not true.
All it did was expedite the end. Brought their fists down harder, faster.
Come on, Clara.
We lost, didn't we?
It wasn't just about winning.
What? What was it about then?
You remember? In the streets? Hundreds of thousands marching shoulder to shoulder. Biggest demonstrations in HK history. The world watched it all happen. Heard our voices. Saw us bleed.
So?
So? If we stayed silent, didn't stand up for ourselves, they would say, this is how it always was. They would say, this is what the people wanted. But no, they can't say that, because it has gone down in history that we resisted fiercely, that we fought for a different future until we couldn't. That legacy lives in us.
Dies with us too.
Yes, but it lives on in Iris.
Wherever she is.
Wherever she is.
You believe all that?
Of course. It's what you told me.
Then I guess I believe it too.
I'm so speechless. Like how the story is crafted. Wow. And this is why this is why the resistance continues 1,000 times, right? Because the parents showed it. The parents and all the other demonstrators showed that the will of the people is different and that resistance is possible. And that gets to live on 1,000 times and even more. Shivers down my freaking spine, Luminary. Yeah. I don't know. Like, welcome in. I think you're here for the first time. Normally my voice isn't as broken like this. The whole scenes before were definitely something else, man. Whew. 2 words we have to resist 1,000 times? Sure, yeah. This game will... I think this game will definitely... this will stay in my memories for a very long time. It will occupy my headspace for a very long time, I think. Danke für die Hugs. Dankeschön, Welle. It is so much raw emotion, true. It will remain and remain. Exactly that, juice. Can I say juice or juice box? Whatever you prefer, tell me. Oh my god, okay. It says finally. And now they completely turned red here.
What did you say? I'll do it. Say that again. I said, I'll confess. You've come to your senses. After all these years in here. Years? Finally. I'm so proud. Guard, no more doses. Let's get some fresh clothes. Maybe a haircut. Replace those broken glasses, won't you? We need to have her appear just like the Watcher we knew and loved.
Either is good? Okay, thanks. This game certainly is a star and a star and a star. Yeah. the game that remains and remains and remains. It also made me learn about the Hong Kong protests more. Yeah, I was gonna say, no, I said that a couple of times ago, a couple of streams ago, that I'm definitely gonna learn about the protests a bit more, because I think if it went a bit too much under my personal radar to, like, for my taste. I should have known more about it, but also I do live in Germany, and the way that like international events are portrayed here is very, very bad, especially regarding other places in the world. And yeah, I talked about this a couple of times. I don't want to get too much into it, deep dive, because I want to continue playing, but the way that the 7th of October and Palestine, the way that I was indoctrinated by living in Germany is really, really scary, because that was a wake up for me personally, and I'm really ashamed that it took that for me to wake up. But understanding that when you live somewhere, you are always most likely indoctrinated to see things a certain way, and it is inescapable, maybe. I don't know, but it's weird. And coming back to the Hong Kong things, I definitely have to learn more about that for sure. Played it more than a month ago and still looking for people to watch playing. That's how I found you, actually. Yeah, that's cool to hear. I will definitely... I have a few games that I follow on Twitch, and this will go on my list, because I also want to play other people I want to watch other people play this. I don't recall seeing anything about them in the media back then, just Twitter really. Yeah, it's weird. I feel the same way. Maybe, yeah, I think Twitter back then was still heavily my news source. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't really say anymore. It's very hard to escape. Yeah. Okay, let's wrap this up. 2049. So this is a year after the parents are still here. At least she is. Hold on, is she packing? Is she going? Is she leaving? Oh no. Look at the chapter name. Chat. Chapter name is ellipses. It doesn't say. Does that mean Dad died and she survived because she's also immune? We'll find out. I hear you're very disappointed with German journalists in certain areas. 200%. Yeah.
I'm back. Why did you leave the door open?
Oh no.
Yeah. It wasn't easy.
She was looting.
No one saw me. I swear. Ba?
Yeah. This is... He's gone. This chapter's called You. Oh, fuck. I do remember this. I do remember this. There was a scene earlier where we learned about him jumping to his death. Shit. It's so tough, man.
Hello? Pa, it's me. It's just me. There's no danger. No one saw me. 唉，你去咗邊啊？
Yeah, Korenchkin. Yeah.
Why are the lights off? There's nothing to worry about. I found more ivy drip. You'll feel better right away. Pa?
Oh, the chapter's starting. The chapters are trying to say something. It was ellipses, then it said you, and then you can. You can sleep all you want. My heart. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thanks for the hugs. Okay. Let's work through this together.
I thought you hated making videos.
Oh no, it took a lot
You
last.
idiot. How far do you think you're going to get without me?
It took a last video, I think. Wait. But she said, how far do you think you're going to get? Did he just leave? No, this is confusing. I thought he jumped to his death. And then the title also kind of confirmed that with you can sleep all you want, but now she's thinking he just left. Oh, I think she hasn't watched the video yet. Yeah, she hasn't watched the video yet, maybe. And he left the door open so she can still get in. Otherwise, she would not have a safe space to go back to after the looting. Thanks for all the hugs. Chat, I'm hugging you back in spirit. Let me just quickly catch up on two sentences that I missed up there. I seen a YouTuber play the game and they knew a bit more about Hong Kong. They said if this game were available in China, the deaths would be put on a list. Yeah, I looked it up and I saw that it's not available in China. And yeah, I can imagine. And a German executive, especially in Berlin. Yeah, I could say a lot about that, but I don't want to derail the conversation. Thanks, Clumnary, for being so respectful. We can talk about it maybe after the scene. We do talk about things here, but yeah, it's always good to a little bit check the vibe and the topics that are started already, like not start fresh topics from scratch. So we're recording the confession now, which is kind of probably the mirror scene to the scene where the father says goodbye.
All you have to do is repeat the lines. Simple as that. Do you understand?
I do.
This is the right thing to do, Watcher. I'm looking out for you. Repeat the lines as we practiced. Trust me, okay?
Okay.
We're rolling. Everyone can hear you now, Watcher. Just go ahead.
Oh, we are live?
Sisters. It's me, Watcher. I'm alive. I confirm it is year 3 AA. After All Mother. There's something I want you to know.
After all, Mother. Why do they give me choices here? I am distressed, but I don't want to get into distressed mode even more. Let's stay calm.
When they were beating me up, there were 4, 5 of them. They were completely covered up. Helmet, gas mask, shield, no eyes, no skin showing, nothing. What do you do when you face this kind of enemy? My brother called out for me as they dragged him away. That's what he said. What makes a person say this? Mui, I'm not strong like you. Like your mother. These sounds, him screaming, my skull cracking. Do you know why I used to sing all the time? It helped to drown out the sounds.
It's my birthday soon. I hate that. Trapped in this body, trapped in this age, trapped in this time.
I never wanted to be a father. How could I? I lost all faith and respect for this world, but I couldn't tell your mom. She believed so deeply that this was how to reclaim the dignity we lost. To be honest, Wimui, when you were born, it was hard for me to love you at first. Then after a while, it was the only thing I knew how to do.
My sister asked me today what it was like to have a father. I don't know. I don't know that Iris anymore. She listened to music, I think. Wanted to draw pictures. That Iris took the easy way out. That Iris should have been stronger.
When you were growing up, there was this rage inside you that would burst out from time to time. I couldn't understand why. We tried to give you everything we didn't have. Maybe you felt the same way I did. Waking up one day on the wrong side of the wrong bed, and then living the rest of your life that way. Like wrong ingredients in a soup. Smells right, looks right, but in the stomach, it's bitter. Wimui, I thought I could give you a life without such bitterness. But isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit. I promised myself I would die in Hong Kong. That's where my ashes belong.
What Youngest made, all I could hear was blood. All I could taste was bitter. What came over me? Cutting that thing? I've never felt more powerful. Do you see me now, keepers? Look what I am capable of. Look how far I can go. Youngest must learn the hard way. The other sisters will understand. She needs to be punished. Maybe she will finally grow. Maybe I will finally get some peace and quiet. This is the right thing for both of us. I am pushed too far.
Clara, you've taken such good care of me. I think you can finally take a day off. Okay. Okay. We can all meet there for some noodle. Okay?
I can't believe you.
They deserve to know.
You think I was going to air this live?
Oh my god.
Without so much as a dress rehearsal? You stupid, selfish. Principal is not going to be pleased.
The betrayal at every layer in this game. tiny detail, but there was no year 0 in the calendar. It went from 1 BC to 1 AD. So we might be able to assume it's been 2 years since the event, if that was day 1 of 1 AA. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Alright, this is still not over. It's called extraction. And this is the shell that at the end, or the sister that helps us with the whole attack.
This could have been easy, honorable. Instead, guard, are we rolling?
Yes, High Minister.
Oh no.
Good morning, Watcher. Care to confess today?
Well, I'm gonna stick to the lore. I'm gonna resist.
I'd rather die.
Figured as much.
You knew, didn't you? Makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing, and you let her do it. And you let me do it.
Watcher, please. The more time you spend in here, the more stories you're making up. Do you remember this?
Secretary.
Yes. And the piece you used to end Mother. How crude.
You're gonna kill me? Fine. Put me out of my misery, sister.
Extracting a confession is like pulling out a dirty, rotten tooth.
I'm not afraid.
Good. It'll hurt, but when it's all over, you'll feel
All
cured.
healed?
Free, even.
What are you
Tell me,
waiting for?
Who's to blame for Mother's death?
Why did the dialogue jump so weird? Okay. What am I supposed to answer here? Say nothing. In a sense, I don't know if we all are, to be honest. But also don't trust anybody anymore at all. From what we saw as a player, I think the manipulation and the communion altering things that Principal has done definitely puts her on the guilty chair, I would say. I'll go with Principal.
How many times have I told you Principal had a plan?
I see. Who did it, Watcher?
Fuck you.
Focus on the question, please, Watcher.
Mo, are you just gonna stand around?
That's Mauve?
No one cares, sister. But how much do you care for that remaining eye of yours? This will all be over faster if you don't resist. Let's try again. Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
Okay. I'm putting 2 and 2 together here. Last time, in the bar, before the bomb attack happened, I said the voice of the soldier in the background reminds me of the one that is always so quiet. So that kind of fits. So that's actually Mauve. So we kind of guessed that. She already has taken one of her eyes. I think she will take the second one. And that is the explanation why we had different eyes. Or maybe we got like I remember Chris saying something in the old town like we took you in when you were completely destroyed, and like we pebbled you up basically. That's something like that. And maybe we got new eyes, like implants. And the eye colors were like the iris was the color of the night sky, or basically the texture of the night sky. I think that's what's gonna happen here. I have to rationalize this because it's so horrible to play. Horrible to go through. I have to find a sense in this. Find something that I can hold on to right now. What is going on, Seth? Oh my god. The worst. Resistance. Yeah, that's that's well put. A lot. Oh my god.
Mom! They'll get you too! I hope you burn.
A pity. A watcher who can no longer see. Guard, you can stop the recording. Clean this mess up, please. But leave her.
That's why they were blindfolded. If you can tell it that. We don't see, we only hear. Welcome in, Seth. You kind of missed something. I mean, if you enjoyed the game so far and you find the time, you should definitely watch today's VOD, but also like be at a stable place when you do, because I was sitting here crying my heart out. I was trying to hold it back though a little bit. Still, I couldn't. Today was hard. And this was like yeah, a culmination ending in something very brutal right now. Oh my god. I really respect the VA. These are the worst screams I've ever heard. Oh my god, yeah. The screams were... I think I was trying to blend them out a little bit. Because otherwise it was very unbearable. Noah's just part of the machine now. Maybe she always was. Yeah. And that's this doubt and this like mistrust. We had that earlier today in the session where I was like, I really don't know if she's playing us, if she's on our side. It's actually not, we're not able to tell anymore. And maybe she was just part of the machine always. I mean, the fact that she's Noah, she's supposed to know things. And if she's doing her job right, she knew things, right? So she was in on it. Maybe. I don't know. It's very tough. Okay, so this chapter is... Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. This is 2047. This is called Brave. Oh, we're still hung up on the thing. And we are Watcher?
Mui,
You can't stop me from going.
not here to stop you. I just want to talk.
I don't have much time. They're waiting.
We fled too. You know? Left our friends and family behind.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was Mom who was brave enough to have hope. Brave enough to want more for our lives. More for your life. Always hard to know when to stay, when to go.
Yeah.
But when we made that choice, we hurt many people. What I'm saying, Wimui, is that she will come to understand your decision.
She's so angry.
I know. That's a mother's job.
Is it?
Just promise to come home. You don't have to mean it, but false hope is still hope, and it will take care of us for a while.
Okay, this year is unknown now. Or indoctrinated as people are under fascism. Yeah. I mean, when I say she's in on it, I don't necessarily mean she's making that choice out of maliciousness, like trying to be evil or just trying to be greedy for power or something. But yeah, if you're indoctrinated, you're still in on it somehow. Maybe not consciously though, and that's the thing. But yeah, you're right. I kind of want to play it myself, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea to play it alone. Oh my god, yeah. I can imagine, I don't know how it is because I'm playing it myself right now, but I can imagine it's very nice, a nice experience to watch this game being played. So maybe, yeah, you have the choice. There's definitely probably other streams that will play it. I wanted to recommend this game to a few certain people that I could imagine really would like this game. But if you want to play it yourself, I would. It's a big recommendation. I'm not gonna lie, but it's also gonna be hard to play alone. So yeah, I feel you. I don't know. I think she was always like this. She was ready to ignore everything we saw in chapter 5. I don't quite remember what chapter 5 was exactly. Okay, repurpose.
Joe,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
maybe you were right.
Ooh, you think so? About what?
Exactly.
They won't be children forever. Not like me. Or you.
Iris.
They have a chance to grow. Maybe I should let them. If the Keepers can speak to me this way, I'm sure I can repurpose it. Show them the past.
But they may not like what happened.
Maybe that's okay. Yes, it's okay. The most important thing, whether they like it or not, is to remember.
Okay. She made the conscious choice to keep the past and the memories intact and pass that on in whatever way, maybe this communion kind of mechanic, or yeah, to teach them to resist. Maybe? I don't know. The communion with the occupants. She was willing to play along to uphold the status quo. That's true. Yeah. She did that. Okay, year 3, a favor.
Watch her. Watch her, watch her, watch her. Look at you. You should be dead, you know. Principal asked for your head, but I couldn't do that to my own sister. So I brought her your eyes instead. Still warm to the touch. Think of this as a favor. You've seen too much. Now you can give that all a rest.
God damn.
Is this how you pictured the future, Principal? You can't imagine what she's capable of. Huh. Or maybe, of all people, you really can.
We should talk about what you are capable
We were
of.
happy before, weren't we? We had our functions, our simple pleasures. We had each other. And now look at us. I guess Mother was right. It is our lot to be bound.
Oh my god, the 3 secretaries. It's Iris, Watcher, and I guess Principal as youngest. Exactly. What about you, Noah? Yeah, like you tortured us and took our eyes. What are you talking about? I don't know. Watcher forgot to say thanks. Say no to knower. Yeah. Oh, we don't get names for those. Okay.
Everyone, settle down.
Mother, what is this
Youngest.
Please. I'm asking nicely.
You're nervous.
Green sister.
Just sit down.
Is this about your sleepwalking?
Will you let me explain? We are going to have a communion. Yes, a communion.
That's
All together.
the thing.
What is that word?
I want to share a memory with you. Something special to me. Something special to my mother. A place from a long time ago.
A place on the surface? With humans?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now, close your eyes. Closed? Yes? In 3, 2, 1.
And here I was thinking that was the end credits. What the hecky? It's the year 7. I believe this is footage from a Hong Kong movie the dev was working on but couldn't finish. Oh, I see. What the hecky, Grace? Yeah, the end is never the end is never the end, as we all know. Yeah. I needed a month to recognize that the game cover has 3 of them, not just Watcher. Oh, the secretaries, you mean, I think. I think I realized that the cover has definitely 3 colors on it. I think it's red, blue, and something. The amount of times I thought the game was going to end, but it didn't, is a lot. True relative to other games. Yeah, it's really hard to tell with this game. It was end credits for my day and any day. Good night, Kixie. I hope you sleep well and hope you get well soon. Better if it hadn't been better already. Gute Besserung. Schlaf gut. Okay, so we must be ending the end of the chapter, and I think this is also gonna be the end of the stream for me today because I can't anymore. Okay, so this is Blinded Watcher and the Dead All-Mother.
So, you finally found a way out. What is that place we keep seeing? An ancient human city. It keeps reoccurring everywhere. It's an obsession. Does it still exist? In what sense? I don't know. In any sense? I believe that's up to us. I don't know where you end and I begin. It's messy, isn't it? We've been in here for a long time. Longer than I've ever attempted. But now, you've seen everything I have to show. These last fragments were what Principal wanted to hide. They needed to be seen. We'll never get anywhere by tampering with history. After this, I want you to understand. This communion will no longer protect us. Time will march forward, and we must confront our sins.
Okay, I am very confused again. So we are playing blue. I wasn't really sure about that. Also, I was wondering why my Discord is still up. Let me quit that quickly. Yeah, so the things that happened were a communion that we went through with Watcher, showing us what happened. So we are not Watcher. We are not maybe? I don't know. Let's continue. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. But blue is the reset personality of Watcher? I think so. But is it also the same body? Maybe not. Maybe the eye theory was incorrect after all. Yeah, it took so many breaks for this game. Yeah, totally. Slightly better than Friday. Okay, cool. We're pressing our thumbs. Wir drücken die Daumen. How to play this in short bursts too. It's too emotionally exhausting otherwise. I get it. I think this has been the hardest today so far. I beat it in one sitting, but since I've gone through it 4 or 5 more times, I'm picking the weave. I definitely have to like rewatch this. I don't think I will replay it, but I'll have to rewatch this. That's what Noah said would happen. Yeah, true. Yeah, I refuse to deal. Am I ready? I don't know. I'm ready.
Let's go. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I learned a thing or two this time around. So did I. We need to change. Together, then? Into the future.
What?
Move? What's going on?
You? Dear one. What the fuck? Know her. What did you do to her?
Straight to judgment. You haven't changed, little sister.
Oh my god.
Her eyes. What happened to her eyes?
I did what I had to do.
Come on your feet. I'm here.
Baby?
The days get shorter, don't they?
Baby? Is that really you?
As me as I'll ever be.
Secretary! Don't forget Secretary!
I've got them. Don't worry.
Baby, your arm.
She's blind.
You really took your time.
You said she would be safe.
She's breathing, isn't she?
That is not what I meant.
No thanks? No acknowledgement? You're the one who's obsessed with this whole bloodless encounter. Taking your sweet time, everything in its right place. Don't you understand by now? Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality. You're lucky she still remembers who she is.
Let's go, BB. Know her. Things are in motion, okay? We'll be in touch.
Wait,
Oh, you want to thank you? Well,
attend to me.
what do you mean?
Make it look convincing. Your
Okay.
wrench. That should do the trick.
Okay. They're still cooperating.
Are you
Have
doing
been.
okay?
You know me, sister. I'm doing what I must.
Yeah, you're better at that than I am.
You've always been...
Ouch.
Could have let her finish.
Hurts less when you can't see it coming.
That's true, maybe.
Besides, I hate when she gets sentimental.
End of chapter. I knew it. I knew it. And this is not the end of the game. And it's still continuing. Oh my god. Why? What? I hear steps though. And hi, Robin. I don't know if I said hi to you. I think I saw you earlier, but everything was so messy. Hi, welcome in. Is this like a trick end of the chapter? Let me save the game and see what's going on. I ran out of slots. So maybe I will just save on the first one because it's very early in the game. Okay, I'll pause it. We won't get spoiled too much. Yeah, it still continues. I gotta quit. I gotta quit. That was something. My heart is also something now. It feels like it's been, like a fruit. I don't know, like an orange that's been like hit several times with a hammer, and it's just like a mess. Something like that. Oh my god. I'm still in the wrong scene. I wanted to switch. The confusion. Okay, did I miss anything in chat? We do what we must because we can for the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. Yay, more game. I mean, I'm not complaining in that way, but yeah. Welcome to the collective pain and love towards this game. Oh my god. I imagine having created such a piece of art and having so many people touched by it and go through the emotions. That's how powerful is that? I mean, if you're an artist and you're a creator and you're doing like actual pieces of media or something, then you might know how it is, but I don't. How many people cried because of this game? It's very well put, Fears. The collective pain and love. I have to say, I knew it was a good game. I underestimated the fuck out of it. I really didn't expect it to be this good. I underestimated all the things. I'm just looking at the cover and now I realize that I already saw this and I just want to show you still again. The thing that I think Matt Chat said earlier. If you look at the cover with me for a sec, I'll go back to the game scene quickly and then I catch up with chat. Look at this, please. This is an amalgamation of 3 characters in one. Look, she's like split with this X in the middle. And on the left side, you see Iris, right? She's all in black. She has the yellow irises. Then in the middle, we have Watcher, blue. And on the red side, we have Principal, red eyes, red gas mask. That's wild. I saw that, I don't know, like after the second session, but I couldn't really I saw there are 3 different people in one, but I couldn't really say who's who. And like, I didn't really get it out until that point, but now in hindsight it's really interesting to see. Yeah, wild. This game, right, Welle? Pain in the best way possible. Yeah, I think it's an empowering piece of pain. I feel this game is very empowering. Nora's VA is so good. Yeah, all the VAs are like, how did they find these actors? They're all so good. Exactly, Kronchkin. Thank you so much for the stream. Thanks for being here, Fizz. Thanks for all of you being here today. Today was quite busy here, and a lot of people with a lot of appreciation for the game, which I always, it gives me so much, like having like the ability to share this with other people and having people in chat or like also visiting other streamers, like re-experiencing it and sharing it with others. This is amazing. The cliffhangers are getting to him. Yeah. When playing this, it was hard to think about anything else. Yeah. There's definitely it is hard because a lot of the topics here, I think it resonates differently for all people, for each and everyone, but there are things in here that I don't want to talk about that are definitely hitting me like left and right and making it very hard to stomach. But yeah, that's why we take breaks. You got to do some getting hugged by me. What else? Danke, Welle. That dance scene is living in my head rent free. I can completely understand. That dance scene was, I don't know, man. I'm gonna start crying again when I read this because it's so impactful, you know? It's wow. I don't know what else to say. It's so hard to tell others how impactful it is. Yeah, you have to experience it, right? You can't really, and also, you know what I fear happens, and it maybe also fed into my underestimation of the game. The graphics just look low budget, right? If you look at the images, I mean, the composition is nice, the lighting is nice, everything, but then you see the models and you're like, oh, why is it so cheap looking in a way? And it's a little bit sad that also I fell into that trap of maybe subconsciously downrating it somehow. I don't know. When I started it, I thought it would be a random walking sim. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you saw you're reacting to the 3 triple image, right? Is it a triptych? Is that what you call it when there's 3 images? Like yeah, you noticed it a few days ago. It's incredible, right? Empowering is a great word for it. Yeah, I think because of the topic specifically and the message, you know, she does such a good job at keeping you at lost as Watcher is for that whole section. Yeah. But you can just hear the voice cracks at certain points where she can't keep up the act. I couldn't really tell, Key, but I believe you. I have to re-see this, you know, under a different like perspective, and then maybe it will click and I will see it. In retrospect, I'm happy I didn't watch trailers before playing. It would have spoiled some things. Oh my god, are the trailers actually spoily? They shouldn't do this. They shouldn't have spoilers. I'll certainly continue playing once I have time. Yeah, you're also doing a side play, right? Yeah. Maybe I've seen someone just have to stop because it was too close to home. Friend. the amount of times, and you know, I'm not from there, but I'm a son of migrants myself, and the amount of times this hit too close to home, I can't tell you. It's something. So I completely understand. I had a similar experience, but I kept going through it. So we did like, I think 2 chapters per session. This was the first time we only did 1 chapter, which also took almost the same length. So this was kind of a longish chapter, or we took especially a lot of time because we had to process the emotions. I like to tell people this is my favorite game I've ever played. That also looks like you could make it in Gary's mod. Yeah, that's a good explanation, a good description of it. Yeah, it is low budget and it shows in models and animations, but they absolutely used the limited resources very well. Exactly. I think for a triptych, it would need to be 3 distinct sections. Yes, true. I think it's like next to each other then. They put their limited resources in all the right places, writing VA presentation. Yeah. And if you manage to put your effort into the right places, then something like this comes out. So that was one thing that I want to say in terms of games. I often tell people that there's like one very special game that is kind of unbeaten for me in terms of emotional impact, and that to this day was always Outer Wilds. And I just realized I already used the past tense. So what I'm trying to say here is I have a suspicion that this game might actually dethrone Outer Wilds for me. And it's weird to say that, because Outer Wilds has been like, whenever people ask me what, like, because I don't like to have like one favorite game because there's just too many good games, but when people really insist on it, I'm like, yeah, okay, then it's Outer Wilds. Right? And it has been like that for 6-7 years now, whenever it came out roughly. What the hecky? Like, how I didn't expect this to be just passing by like a bullet train. For me, it's wild how many extra bits and meanings you can catch on a rewatch. And I think that's one of the reasons why I definitely will follow this game on Twitch so that I can watch other people play it a lot.